Alright, it's time for another unboxing video, and today I'm actually pulling out the two-player starter set. I bought this from Magic Stronghold, an LGS that has protocols in place so we've been able to play each week. And plus I like having one two-player starter from each set. It's kind of nice just to have these as sort of a collectible. So what do we got in store here? The usual, the tokens. Of course, welcome to the Crucible. Nice little game overview here for any new players. I know most of you know this, so this is not that interesting, but it's nice to know that this is fully equipped with people being able to come into the game and play. And of course, have all the tokens you could possibly need for two players. And then we got now these these paper playmats. Ooh, look at this. We got Niflkong on one in the all black, and the other one has, ooh, Splinter. So, pretty neat, although a very random selection, but cool art. Niflkong makes sense. And then, of course, we have two decks and the box it comes in. Now, these two decks are what we're obviously interested in, because today we're going to unbox them and play another game of Would You Rather. So, this has been well received by everyone so far. I've really enjoyed doing these ones, and I find the feedback and seeing people's take on the decks themselves I'm really enjoying. So it's nice that people are contributing and playing this game with me, because I've enjoyed the perspective that people bring. So without further ado, let's get into deck number 1, or deck A. Afterwards, when I read the comments, I'm always like, oh crap, which one was deck A? And I have to listen back. So we have, to kick things off, CL Glodlar of the Learned Laboratory, and that is Logos, Star Alliance, and Dis. This is very nice. Whoops, sorry, apologize. And here we go. So tonight I will be doing a stream. You can count on it. It's Tuesday, so the Tuesday night stream always happens, and it starts at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. It's about 3 hours long. What do we got here? So we first got Bonesaw, Gateway to Dis with a damage pip, so a nice way to get rid of a ward. Another Gateway to Dis, liking this. Imp Spectre, Infernus, Cinder, Reap, destroy friendly creature, okay. Another Cinder, don't know how I feel about that. Pandemonium, Soul Fiddle, Etan's Jar, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. The Pale Star, alright, that's very cool. Then we go into Logos with an autoencoder, Bot Booked In, Daughter, Dynamic Charge, or Diametric Charge, Effervescent Principle, Munchling, Opposition Research with a Capture Pip, Positron Bolt, Dinobot, Lycobot, and on to Star Alliance, starting off with an Access Denied, Crewman Yorg, Observe You Max, Secure Droid with a Draw Pip, Subject Kirby, Survey, Stealthster, yikes. And then we have the Hapless Cadet, and a Dino Alien. Yeah, this deck, on just thinking over what was drawn, does not seem that hot. Creature count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 creatures, so that's respectable. Ember pips, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7, so pretty low on that. And then board control, we got 1, I guess these kind of count, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could work really well with some stuff. This kind of counts 7. 8, 9. Okay, 9. So yeah, good board ability to control the board. And now we're going to look at ways to control Ember. So we got Hapless Cat, which has some nice pairings with. We got Inspector, Hapless Cat that pair really well with the Cinder, which is kind of cool. But on to the Ember controls. We got 1, 2, 3. Because this kind of counts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, really solid. Actually, you know what? Maybe this deck is better than I thought. I'm tripping over here. Everything's really, and then we go to Disruption. So Disruption has 1, 2. These will count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid. You know what? I feel like I misspoke. This deck is now starting to feel very well-rounded. It's having a little bit of everything, although maybe not artifact control. And then we go into the speed of the deck, the ways of using your own deck faster. So we got this. Look at the top 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's actually quite a bit. And I just realized that you have the sweet combos of the 2 bots here with the auto encoder, so they're going to trigger, which is really neat. And there's some cards here that you probably wouldn't mind discarding, so I actually think this deck could be way more solid than I first thought when I was so harsh. So let's move on to the second one now. But yeah, that deck actually seems like it could put in some really good work, and it has some good synergy with itself. So I refrain from saying it doesn't seem that good. When I actually looked at the pieces, it's turning out to be much greater of a card pool, especially when it comes together. Okay, next one we got Warlock Imam Abramoff. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, and it's Star Alliance Shadows Disc. Let's see what's in this one. Star Alliance Shadows Disc. So double Star Alliance in this one, and double Disc. Throw that there. And first up we have Bonesaw, Dominator Bauble, Implosion, Infernus, Mark of Dis, Cinder, Stirring Grave, ooh, very nice, Pain Reaction, Pandemonium, Snudge, then on to Shadows with Francis the Economist. Look over there. Opportunist, Tempting Offer, Vandalize, Perplexing Sophistry, Reckless Rizzo, Safe House, The Shadowsmith, Finch Cloak. And here we are on to Star Alliance with an access denied with a capture pip. Another access denied. Commander Chan. Explorover. Scout Pete. Sensor Chief Garcia. Antony. Lieutenant Commander Trigon. Stunner. Xeno Training, and Ambassador Lu. Ooh, this is my first one. That's pretty cool. This deck, to me, on the first blush of going through, looked better. But let's actually take a look. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 creatures. Pips, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pips. Yeah, that's pretty good. That creature to pips ratio is really good, actually. And now, let's take a look at some of the other things. So what do we got for Ember Control? So, discard a card from your hand if it's oh, this would be so good with an autoencoder. If it's Dis or Shadow, steal 1. If its logos are untamed, gain 2. And if it's Sanctum or Saurian, capture 3. So we'll say this does count as Ember Control. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. These kind of count. 5, 6, 7, I guess. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. So that's a good number of cards. And then let's go for board control. We got, this counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7. Not a ton, but not bad. And now, lastly, let's look at the disruption factor. So, none in here. I guess these kind of count. This would work. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So yeah, not bad for disruption. And then for like cycling going through, we got I think a few things here. So here's 1, because you're discarding something and going through your deck a little bit faster. It's 1, 2, 3. Scout Pete works really well with actually Trigon. 3, 4, 5. This kind of counts. 6, 7, 8. So 8. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is actually, you know what? These are both solid decks. I honestly don't know which one I would choose over the other. I feel like this one would probably be more consistent. This one would be deck B. One thing I noticed is you want to kind of do the Infernuses with Stirring Grave, and then also utilize the Safe House on them, I think is what you're going to want to do when you're going Dis next. That's what I definitely see. And then you also have, of course, Snudge to use those. Not a ton of play abilities, though, here that you would necessarily want to use. You could always use Garcia if you wanted to protect it in some way. I guess beyond that, if Antony is getting low on Ember, you could always cycle that around some way or another. Like Commander Chan Antony Snudge is a good combo, I think. Or Commander Chan Snudge, get back in Infernus. All those things seem kind of relevant. This Lu card makes me almost want to choose this deck. I actually can't decide between these two. Let me go back through this one again, just have a quick peek. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this deck you're going to get to cycle more and has a bit more control. but I also think that this deck will perform in a way that I want to play. That's the difference. I think they're actually quite evenly matched in my opinion, but I kind of like the way this one plays. Although in Shadows, yeah, there's only 1, 2, 4 creatures. So Shadows, you're more just kind of cycling some cards, but there's good Ember in there. Yeah, I want to say this one's going to be their better one, but this deck I want to play more. So if I had to choose, I'd probably choose this one because I really want to play this deck. I like the cards in it, but I think this one would actually perform better. So let me know your thoughts. Deck A or Deck B? So as always, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. And check out my stream tonight, okay? Please, check out the stream. Tonight, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific. Have a good one, everyone.